This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? You're greatly appreciated. Come on in, make yourself at home. You know the routine. This week takes me back to another Goodwill. I actually found a couple cool Blu-rays. Along with that, have another out-of-print 60s television show. Very cool set. Have my Kino Lorber pick for the week. Very rare out-of-print 3D import movie. So as usual, I have some bangers in here. But before I get into what I picked up, not only do I collect movies, yes, I'm one of these weird, wild individuals. I actually watch them. And on a weekly basis, I like to share some of the things I've watched, either streaming on the Fire Stick, physical media, or live in the theater with my family. And this week, I believe it's three physical picks and one streaming. My first pick, I actually picked this up in the pawn shop not too long ago. It's a 2019 action drama thriller, Semper Fi. This was directed by Henry Alex Rubin, produced by Tala Al-Abar, written by Sean Mullen. This stars Jai Courtney, Nat Wolff, Finn Whitrock, Arturo Castro, Bo Knapp. The plot behind this: Cal is a dedicated cop who also serves as a sergeant in the Marine Corps Reserve. When his reckless half-brother lands in jail for reckless behavior, Cal and his buddies hatch a plan to break him out of prison, no matter at what cost. Perfect example of movie hunting, picking up a blind buy, never seen it before. Looked at the trailer before I picked it up. Loved the movie. Not what I expected. I thought it'd be more of a crime thriller. It is to a certain extent. It's more of kind of a breakout movie though, but it goes into a lot of underlying themes like brotherly love. What would you do for a loved one? How far would you go for a loved one? It's that kind of thing though. Really cool indie movie that never even heard of before though, but great watch. So if you like that kind of action crime thriller, definitely check out Semper Fi. My next pick is a 2015 action mystery science fiction thriller, Selfless. This was directed by Tarsim Singh, produced by Ram Bergman, written by Alex Pastor. This stars Ryan Reynolds, Natalie Martinez, Matthew Good, Ben Kingsley, Victor Garber. The plot behind this: an extremely wealthy elderly man dying from cancer undergoes a radical medical procedure that transforms his consciousness to the body of a healthy young man, but everything may not be as good as it seems when he starts to uncover the mystery of the body's origins and the secret organization that will kill to help his secrets. Not a bad, again, low budget indie sci-fi movie. Didn't really depend a lot on special effects, just great performances by Ryan Reynolds, Ben Kingsley, and a great storyline. You've kind of seen this premise before: personality changing into new bodies. This kind of has a different twist to it though. Again, nothing over the top, not a lot of great action, but just a great storyline, great performances, which pretty much carries the movie for itself. So if you like Ben Kingsley, Ryan Reynolds, and Ryan Reynolds is more serious. He's not his comedic self though. It's more of a straight-laced role with his normal charm. So if you like Ryan Reynolds, Ben Kingsley, I think you'll like Selfless. This is the old red box rental that I haven't seen since I copied the disc somehow. Bootleg disc jumped into my collection. Selfless. My next pick is a 2014 American science fiction thriller, The Signal. This was directed by William Eubank, written by Carl Eubank, David Frigerio, and William Eubank, produced by Nirma Rafaqat Bryan. This stars Brenton Thwaites, Olivia Cook, Bo Knapp, Len Shea, Robert Longstreet, Lawrence Fishburne. The plot behind this: three MIT students, Jonah, Nick, and Haley, on a road trip trying to track down the cyber hacker that hack their personal server and the MIT server. Along the way, um, Nick and Haley undergo a little stress due to the romantic relationship. Um, Excellent sci-fi movie. Another example, and this is more sci-fi than Selfless. It deals with a signal which they think is a hacker that actually turns out to be a little bit more than that. The only special effects you really see are towards the end. Again, you're dealing with great storyline, great performances, and just the interesting plot. It's paced it's paced evenly where you're not bored, but you're constantly trying to figure out what's going on. So again, great storyline, great indie sci-fi movie. If you're interested in the physical copy, keep a lookout for it now because it's out of print. I don't know why, because it's not that old of a movie. Well, 2014, I guess that is kind of old though, but still, if you want to get a physical copy, get it now while you still can. My last pick is something I actually watched. This was on HBO Max. The 2026 action comedy horror film, They Will Kill You. This was written by directed by Kirill Sakharov, written by Kirill and Alex Litvak. This is produced by Andy Muschietti Barbara. This stars Zaza Beetz, Michaela Patterson, Joseph Tom Felton, Heather Graham, Patricia Arquette. The plot behind this: Asia Reeves and her sister Maria attempt to flee from their abusive father. Years later, Asia arrives at the Virgil, an exclusive high-rise building in New York City, posing as a new maid, trying to tie up some loose ends regarding her sister and her father. Love this movie. Simply love this movie. First of all, I'm a fan of Zaza Beetz from when she was playing in the television show Atlanta with, I believe it's Donald Glover. Loved her in there. Great range. She's also been, I think, in a couple Deadpool movies, though. But this movie is kind of like Kill Bill on acid and an indie movie called Jade. If you haven't seen that, look it up. Very cool movie. Great action. Great storyline. Great twist I didn't even see. Has a supernatural element to it. Again, I don't like to give spoilers away, though, but just from the first 5 minutes, you're locked into the movie. It's action, and just Zaza Beetz does not disappoint, and just her overall performance, great presence in front of the camera, and I could see her easily being a next action heroine, easily. Now, those are the movies I watched for the week. Without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink of a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video. You can enjoy this beautiful scenery of the Bahamas. We're back at the Black Cave. Back at the Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. Have my pickups here, some Blu-rays from Goodwill of Brandon. Have my classic pick, which is a out-of-print television series. My 3D pick for the week, my Kino Lorber. Have a 4K in here. So have some bangers. Let me get these situated, and I'll get you good people on your way. Hold on. Okay, we'll kick it off with what I picked up at Goodwill. My first pick, the collector's edition of the Holdovers with Paul Giamatti, Divine, Joy Randolph, and Dominic Sessa. This is a Universal release. I actually did watch this. A little heavy in some parts, so comical in some parts, so, but overall, decent watch. Very decent watch. So you have the Blu-ray here, the DVD, and we'll see if the code still works. The Holdovers Universal Focus release, and $3.18 for that. And Lucas Spielberg, The Land Before Time, the original movie. I thought I had this for some reason, but I did not, so very happy to add this to the collection. And I have my handy Wesley Snipes here, aka The Real Blade, my Billy Bob Thornton. Open this up. And this is another Universal release, The Land Before Time, the adventure that started it all. Have the Blu-ray, and we'll see if the code still works. So these are two that I picked up and paid a whopping $7.91. Next, been looking at this for a while. I have like a bootleg copy. It's a copy I believe I copied off a VHS tape, so happy to upgrade this to the Blu-ray. Mel Gibson, Helen Hunt, What Women Want. Taraji P. Henson did a remake of this, What Men Want. Hilarious movie. This is funny too, but that just kind of brought a different dimension to it though. What Women Want, and this is a Paramount release. Just have the Blu-ray. Next, I've been looking for, I have the first three in Blu-ray in a box set or a combined set. Have the fifth one. The fourth one was so hard to find. I actually got this from Pop Market, I believe. I think I got 3 movies, got 20% off. So, and of course, everyone knows Scary Movie. I think 6 is on theaters now. So, eventually, I'll be picking that up once it hits physical media. This is a Miramax release. Scary Movie 4, unrated, uncensored. And again, this is a Miramax Lionsgate release. It used to be Miramax Dimension or Dimension release. Not sure how the rights switched over though. Next, my 4K, another movie I've been looking for specifically in the 4K since I have the first 3 on 4K. Wanted to kind of keep the continuity going. And I wasn't in a big hurry to see this because I actually saw it in the theaters and just waited for the right price. And the right price came along, so I picked it up. We have the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the very nice slipcover. John Wick 4, Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, and a cast of other characters. My Kino Lorber pick for the week. This is an old made-for-television movie, Tarantulas, The Deadly Cargo. And this has the standard Kino Lorber spine. Let me crack you open here. See if I get this out with minimal effort. Not too bad. Tarantula with the standard Kino Lorber covering on the disc on the Blu-ray. Tarantulas, The Deadly Cargo. My 3D pick for the week, we have Grimm's Snow White. This is a conversion Blu-ray. Like a B horror movie. This is Snow White with like dinosaurs, so they are really tripping on this one. Snow White, Grimm's Snow White in 3D. And my classic pick for the week, Volume 2 of I Spy with Bill Cosby and the late Robert Culp. For you guys aren't familiar with this, it's like a buddy spy movie. And I believe this is out of print. I've seen, I think, 2 different versions of this. I think one is a Shout Factory and the other is Image. So I'm not sure how that change transpired. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we'll start with 8. Again, great show, very cool soundtrack, kind of a jazzy Peter Gunn vibe to it. It makes you wonder if the originators of like Miami Vice were looking at shows like Peter Gunn and I Spy as inspiration for Miami Vice and shows of that nature, New York Undercover. So having got to the second round, I'm still on the second disc of the first season. This is number 12. Number 13. She looks familiar. So does he. And the last one from this season, number 14, I Spy. And this is my Goodwill pickup for the week. If you're familiar with the channel, this is where I separate the art from the disc and the plastic so I can actually make room. A couple of these might actually make the shelf, so let me get these situated and I'll get you good people along on your way. Hold on. I have everything scanned into my CLZ Movies app. C is in Cyborg, L is in Land Before Time, Z is in Zapped. Let's knock this out. I have everything laid out, ready to be put back in its proper place. As usual, I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, leaving comments. If you made this far in the video, smash the like. Give me the big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, go and subscribe. Make sure you share this with other movie lovers like yourself. Make sure you check out my Saturday collection video, same place, same time. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone, please be safe. Deuces.